All right, so let's talk about what it really takes to become a lifeguard in New York, to wear that whistle and be in charge of a pool or a beach. It's a huge job, one that demands a ton of focus, but it's also incredibly rewarding. We're going to break down exactly how you can get there. So let me ask you something. Are you ready for a summer that's actually more than just a job? Because becoming a lifeguard, yeah, it's a massive responsibility, but it's also a pretty incredible way to build skills you'll have for the rest of your life. And that entire journey, from day one of training to the moment you might have to make a real rescue, it all starts in one place, getting the right certification. And let's just get this out of the way first, the pay. In New York, you're looking at a starting wage of anywhere from $16 to $21 an hour. This is a serious role with real responsibility, and you get compensated for it. But it's about so much more than just the paycheck. Let's get into why this is really a rewarding calling. The demand for lifeguards is huge. Seriously, in New York, if you're a certified lifeguard, you are one of the most sought-after seasonal workers out there. Pools, beaches, state parks, they all need people with your skills. So the bottom line is, once you're certified, you're going to have options. A lot of them. So how do you actually get there? What's the game plan? Let's walk through the path to getting certified. It's a really clear process, and it's designed to turn you into a pro. Your first step is to go through an approved training course. You'll see providers out there like American Aquatics and Safety Training, and there are a few key things you want to look for. Make sure the certification is recognized statewide. Look for a comprehensive curriculum, and hey, some even offer job placement support, which is a huge plus. The official certification you're aiming for, the gold standard, is the one approved by the New York State Department of Health. We're talking about roughly 26.5 hours of intense instruction. It covers everything: water rescues, CPR and AED use, first aid, the whole 9 yards. Okay, now let's pull back the curtain and really look at what the training itself is like. This is where you're going to prove you've got what it takes, not just physically, but mentally too. Before you even get into the main course, there are 4 physical hurdles you've got to clear. You have to be at least 15. You've got to swim 300 yards without stopping, tread water for 2 straight minutes using just your legs, and then you have to pass that brick retrieval test. And that brick test, the time to beat is 1 minute and 40 seconds. You have to swim out, dive down about 10 feet, and bring up a 10-pound brick. Now, why do they make you do this? Well, it's a test that directly simulates the strength and the speed you'd need to rescue someone under serious pressure. It's tough for a reason. So once you're in the course, this is where you learn the skills that literally save lives. You'll master how to rescue people who are actively struggling, or even those who've gone under. You'll learn critical techniques like how to stabilize someone's spine in the water, and even how to get away from a panicked swimmer who might try to grab onto you. And look, your job doesn't stop when you pull someone out of the water. You become a true first responder. The training covers all the essential medical skills, from CPR for adults, kids, and infants, to using an AED, and even more advanced stuff, like using a bag valve mask to help someone breathe. Okay, quick heads up for anyone aiming to work on Long Island. There's an extra hurdle you need to know about for some of the most competitive jobs out there. Let's talk about the Nassau County Challenge. So yeah, if your goal is to land a job at a pool or beach in Nassau County, your standard state certification isn't quite enough. You will also have to pass their own separate and, frankly, notoriously tough performance test. And these requirements, they are demanding. The pool test is hard enough on its own, but the ocean test, that's a whole other level. We're talking a 500-yard ocean swim in under 10 minutes, complex rescues using a board, and these absolutely grueling run, swim, run drills. But here's the good news. You don't have to go into this blind. A lot of training providers actually offer specific prep courses just for these exams. They're often taught by instructors who know exactly what the examiners are looking for, which can give you a huge competitive edge. Okay, so you've done it. You've passed the tests, you've earned the certification. Now for the really fun part. Let's talk about launching your career. Think of that certification as your all-access pass to some of the absolute best summer jobs in the state. We're talking about iconic places like Jones Beach or Robert Moses State Park, the massive NYC park system, or those prestigious town beach patrols. The opportunities are literally everywhere. And listen, this doesn't have to be just a one-summer gig. There's a real career path here. You start with your certification, you get that hands-on experience, and then you can go on to earn advanced qualifications. That's what opens the door to leadership roles, like becoming a head lifeguard or an aquatic supervisor. And don't forget, that certification is good for 2 full years. And since it's recognized statewide, it gives you incredible flexibility on where you can work. And finally, here's a crucial piece of insider advice. Do not wait until May to get certified. Employers start recruiting for those prime summer spots months, and I mean months in advance. Getting certified early puts you at the very front of the line for the best jobs. So after all that, the training, the tests, the opportunities, it all really comes down to one question. You'll have the skills, you'll have the knowledge. The real question is, are you ready to take the stand?